I love it when I cannot scroll. Are we alive? Are we live? Everyone is live. Anyway, let me check the microphone if it's on or not. It seems it's on. Welcome back, everyone. This is the weekly review number 10, I believe, and holy potato. Tons of work have been done. A lot of it are ways to implement, are things that implemented in the game engine to make my life easier to create things in the game. So I'm going to, you can pause and read some of these if you want. But let's just focus on the things that we might show. So the first thing is language. I made tons of changes in languages because I got some issues with the Arabic language when it changed. And if I'm using a dummy dialogue to when I'm not sure what kind of dialogue that certain objects or menu component will have in certain time. So it was crashing when I tried to enter this page and change the language, or when I start a game and enter language. And I changed the way how the extra text again works, because dialogues in my game engine are the ways to print the string in here, and because it supports localization, each dialogue have a number of strings, and actually it have a lot of things including the choices and stuff and ID, but it holds the strings of each localization. So actually we have 3 languages in this game, but not everything have the Russian text. And by the way, I didn't maintain the distances of the Russian text. You can maintain the distances for each language because texts look differently in different words. So because I'm not going to support Russian anymore, and I'm kind of too lazy to, and beside, I'm kind of too lazy to remove it. Besides, really good test to see how the engine will behave if the text is not fully supported, if it has some empty strings and stuff like that. So I just left it. The second thing is I add 2 weapons. I don't know if you saw the shotgun or not, and a machine gun. And I implemented the shop and waves and everything. And let's see. So when the game started and I add a lot of ducks in here, goes in one big wave. And let's try to kill them. Yeah, the bullets are still stay on the screen to test different weapons. I will remove that later when I make a full test with other players. So you see here I have 7 ammo left, but when I entered, look at that, we have a basic shop. This is how much ammo do you have, and it says 4 out of 10. If you remember, you saw 7 out of 10 before we entered, but actually I made the game to reload all the ammos and fill your magazine or clip with the ammo. So we have 4 out of 10, so we can buy ammo from here. And if you click 10, you should buy exactly 6, or I mean 4. Let me show you. Here it says I bought 1 ammo with 1 gold each. So actually here's the price 1. So if I click 10, I bought only 4 of them for 4. So I add a sound to check how much you bought. And actually we had 6,000, it became -6, 5,994, and it's correct. This thing gave me a lot of headache, especially the way how I add weapons to it. So this is the info page. When I move the mouse to purchase a weapon, it tells me about the weapon, and it tells me about the price as well. Actually, this info, the price, is not part of the description. If we go here, I don't know if I'm showing you too much info. Here, this is the information for the weapons. So it says a simple gun, but with enough upgrades it become a formidable weapon. It doesn't show the price. Actually, I made something called combine extra data, which can have several, it have a list of different extra data to, and I could add it to the dialog. So this dialog have an extra data with a class called combine extra data. And this combine extra data, actually, this is the class. It have a list of extra datas. So anything, any class that can support to be added as a dialog, as an extra data, we can add it in here. And I add 3 in the list. I add double enter lines. And I add the dialog price. And I add the value of price of the weapon at the end as an extra integer. So I'm really happy with this, because making a GUI and adding data to the dialog is a pain in the butt. Why? Because my game engine support localization. So with the same thing, it's just show the same info in Arabic, and it added automatically on the same order. The price dialog, then the price itself as an integer, without having dealing with heavy exceptions for everything. It's all automated. I'm really happy. So you see the prices in Arabic, you see the labels in Arabic, you see the info in Arabic. And as you can see, the mouse, if you don't show, if it doesn't point at the weapon or the purchase in here, it return and show all the ammos in here. And you see here you have only one weapon, 0, 0. Yeah, programmers consider 0 as a location. So if we buy a machine gun, you see we have the info of M12 ammo. We have 90 out of 90. Oh, it will be really useful if I show in here the clip, the damage, the clip. Oh yeah, why didn't I do that? I should add that. So I should show in the game info on the shop. Let me add that so I don't forget. Add a few info to weapon info, including damage. I don't have any attribute that show how many bullets fired per shot. Maybe I can include that in the weapon itself, or add a new attribute for that. Number of bullets, clip, and ammo size. This is so, but if I add all of that, I might need more space. I can try to like list 2 info per line. We will see about that. So the mouse, when you move the mouse out, you will see the ammo. And I'm going to add info for the ammo in here as well. Maybe not. And I implemented the hotbar. So if I click up, it will up, left, right, down. It will set the short or the hotbar into the weapons that you're currently holding. So I can put this one in here. And the current weapon you're holding in here, when I exit it will return. I made it the shop, you can exit the shop, and machine gun, it needs to heat up before it can fire. So that took me a few times. Oh yeah, I removed the sound. If you leave it without firing for a long time, it needs a longer time. I need to balance it. It won't shoot immediately, but it will take, as you can see, it shoots the first shot that's in the barrel, then it starts shooting again. When we return, you will see that you lost some ammo in here, so you can buy it. If you don't have it, actually tell you a message in here that you don't have the weapon, so you cannot buy the ammo. But we can buy ammo for, oh wow, we have the first cache. I will check it later. Oh, because the machine gun is the second weapon in your inventory, but a third weapon in the shop. That's why it didn't like that. You cannot, yeah, yeah, I need to fix this. So hooray, we have a crash. But let me show you if we have more than one player. Actually, I give some money for everyone to test. So if we give and I move the joystick to here, it should show me the info for different things. And if I move here, let me remove the joystick from here, add it here, and voila. Why didn't it return the ammo info? Great. For some reason, this is not accurately working. Is it because I changed the joystick all of a sudden? It was for the second player and now it's third? I don't know. Something is going on. The update is not working correctly. For some reason, let me change to Arabic. It doesn't return to ammo for some reason after it leave. Why is that? I can have a this is the first time I tested multiplayers, by the way. My best guess is because of this. Come on, don't do that to me. Oh, great. Oh, God. I screwed up this page, as you can see. All right. So yep, this one should be inside. Let's try to fix that while I'm showing you. So let me give this one a joystick, move it in here. All right. And then give this one the joystick, remove it from here, add it here. So as you can see, each one of them is separate. And let's give this one up. Oh, what the hell. A lot of problems I have need to fix. I need to check if the player is the one who has the mouse. If he clicked on the keyboard, it's add the shortcut to him, not to the rest. So let's try to buy a machine gun to the third player and assign it to the right by using the joystick. But we're going to enter the game with a pistol. Let me change the weapon, heat it up. Takes forever. Man, it's much easier to control it with a mouse. Oh well, at least we killed 3 ducks somehow. So with this player, I didn't shoot, so I cannot. Let me try to refill the gun. So Oh, not you, the third player. As you can see, we can buy the ammo, but this one will crash because we need to fix this issue. Well, what else did I do? I believe that's it. I believe that's it. I showed you the quick bar, the shop. You can buy weapon and use them. Machine gun that heat up. I don't know what else. A lot of work, as I said, was dealing with the dialogues and showing the info for the ammo and adding actually the shop. I can add and remove weapons from it by using functions. So because we are not having a lot of mods and ways, just add these weapons at the start of the wave. So actually I can make the weapons unlockable. Like if you kill 20 ducks, the first shotgun will show up in the shop. If you kill 100, the machine gun get unlocked. Or maybe if you reach stage 5 in survival or whatever. Or you can I can even implement a random way and I can remove them. And I can even make it like if someone bought the machine gun and there's only 2 in the shop, it will have only 1. If another one bought the machine gun, it just disappear and it would go away from the other players. So they are, I'm making this shop as general as possible. Maybe I will make it, I'll use part of it for other games and make weapons have like different prototypes. That's mean have different attributes and skills. Yeah, I haven't used skills yet in the game engine. I never got the chance to express skills and skill trees. I don't want to make this video for 200 hours, so thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know and see you next time.